You're watching Howard and Brown, a business development podcast. We are your one-stop solution for business.
I'm telling you, we are having an exciting time here in the Tampa studios. I'm telling you, it's been absolutely amazing. The day has been just tremendous with these partners that have come in. They've flown all the way from the great state of Alabama. Yeah, we got Alabama in the house. I'm a true Georgia boy, but we got the Alabama in the house. And listen, we got McKinley, Oneil in the house. We have Tran-Scape, and we have 51 flavors, wings and things. I'm telling you, it's been off the chain. We're going to let them introduce their businesses, what they're doing in their cities. I'm telling you, we got a 51 flavors coming to your city soon. Better watch out. It is coming soon. Not only that, I'm going to go ahead and promote it. He didn't even tell me to do it. Matter of fact, he ain't even gave the green light. But I'm telling you, TR Clothing coming. I'm telling you, it's going to be absolutely amazing what's happening and these businesses that are thriving in this country. You know who I am. I'm your host, Dr. K.M. Howard, and you're watching the Howard and Brown Business Podcast.
Can you believe that 16 million people lost their jobs in 1 week in the earlier onset of the pandemic in 2020? Most of them have decided we will not allow anyone to take control of our financial future, so they're starting their own business. Hi, I'm Howard with Howard and Brown. We are a business consulting, business legal compliance firm dedicated for small businesses to help you with compliance, advertisement and development, human resources, business funding, merger acquisition, franchising development, and licensing. We can help you with every aspect of your business. It is time that you now take control of your business. We will dedicate ourselves to you for 1 year to make sure not only you succeed in business, but that you never get fired again.
Listen, guys, I want to jump right into this. I'm telling you, we've been having an amazing time today. But I want to start, Pastor Booker, let me start with you. What inspires you to be an entrepreneur?
Independence and being able to make a difference in your community and being your own boss, being able to use your creative gifts to better the world, better your community, better your family standing.
Right.
I think that's what kind of pushes me.
Well, how did you come up with the concept of Tran-Scape? How did that come about?
Well, actually, I had a list of when I got with business consultant, your company, of course. We began to go over some names, and Tran-Scape was the one me and my family kind of agreed upon. It kind of was the one to move forward. Because I think it spoke to what we're trying to do, and that is transformation. Tran-Scape is short. I think the short abbreviation version of that is trans, and from that, I think transformation. And I think anytime you go in to revitalize and do things to landscape or to waterscape and do things to change something, I think transformation is where it's at.
So what was that thing? What was that final decision that make you step out and start, your entrepreneurial life?
Well, I think I've been an entrepreneur all my life because I always kind of thought outside of the box. And I think when you think outside of the box, sometimes people don't necessarily understand you. But I think if you just continue to do what operating the gift that God gives you, I think eventually you'll walk in and you'll find that calling. And I think, and this is what I always tell people, I say you do what you want to do until you discover what you're meant to do.
I like that. I like that. That's a Facebook moment right there. Yeah. So tell me, Mr. Tim, and I heard, and you just tell me that you started your entrepreneurship early in life. What was that? How old were you when you started having your own business?
Well, I started real young. At 13, I was, doing stuff.
Wow.
Stuff like that. My real entrepreneurship started just being real from the beginning of getting my own money, having to buy my own clothes. Best dress in school, I had to do that for myself. So I started out in the streets and transformed it to business to CEO level. So I started out hustling. That's just the truth about it. So.
Yeah, but I like that. I like that because you got a lot of hustlers that's watching this. Okay.
I started real young, and my first business I opened up was a barbershop.
The Author's Dream is designed just to do that. Make the author's dream come true. Author's Dreams does everything from publishing the book to editing, book covers, marketing, and beyond. We also have an amazing film production for book trailers and promotional videos. So look into Author's Dream. I'm sure you will enjoy and find many things that will be beneficial with helping you to publish your book.
Can you believe that 16 million people lost their jobs in 1 week in the earlier onset of the pandemic in 2020? Most of them have decided we will not allow anyone to take control of our financial future, so they're starting their own business. Hi, I'm Howard with Howard & Brown. We are a business consulting, business legal compliance firm dedicated for small businesses to help you with compliance, advertisement and development, human resources, business funding, merger acquisition, franchising development, and licensing. We can help you with every aspect of your business. It is time that you now take control of your business. We will dedicate ourselves to you for 1 year to make sure not only you succeed in business, but that you never get fired again.
Wow. And I heard you was about, what, 18, 19 when you started that business? 19 years old? 19 years old with his own business. Now, that is a testimony within itself.
Fellows at the moment. And then the mall was right across the street from where he stayed, so I ended up cutting in the shop and then ended up owning the shop.
Wow. Wow. So if you speaking right there in that camera, what would you tell that entrepreneur who's right there? They 18, they 19. What would you tell them to do to move forward to inspire them to do exactly what you did?
I just tell them, just never give up, you know. If you got a vision or a dream, you have to go for it. And just never give up, keep pushing, keep hustling, and then you'll make it to that next level.
Miss Lori, what could you say to those spouses, those partners, those wives that have an entrepreneur husband, or it could be the husband have an entrepreneur wife? What would you say to them in the area of support?
I would say to always support your husband. I mean, that's, I guess, in the Bible as well, to also, you know, be a helpmate to your husband. And I believe in that. I honestly do. And I would say support your husband, whatever he does. If he has a dream, and it's your job to help him realize that dream. And if that makes him happy, if he's doing something to support you or financially, you know, bring you all out of anything that's, you got to commend a man that's trying. Ain't nothing better than a man that tries.
I need you to say that one more time on camera.
There is nothing on earth better than a man that tries.
I need y'all to Facebook, YouTube, all y'all to hear what Miss First Lady is saying.
And it's just if you believe in your husband in a way like that, you know, it'll take you all further in your relationship, you know, and everything like that, not just business-wise, but in personal life. And he has to know, as you know, I've always been supportive of what he had to do. And win or lose, I'm always be behind you.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. Miss Tiffany, you guys have an amazing story, and you guys have done and been through a lot. But what would you say to that one who wants to give up?
Never give up. The things and trials and tribulations we'd have been through, I'm glad we've been through. It got us to be where we're at today. Even at times I wanted to give up. wanted to give us so bad, but Tim always reminds me the vision. And
That's
at times I couldn't see the vision, but I always listened to him, because he's the man. I let him lead. At times I didn't see the vision, but now, I'm growing with, this is something new to me, but actually seeing the vision, now I see the picture, I get it, I see it.
I'm going to rewind and take, you said you'll let him what? Do it one more time. Make sure we got that one, y'all. Ladies, how important is that? Because now you guys are embracing in success. You're doing good. You're about to even do even better. But some of them that's watching are not there. They're not where you are. They are just in the beginning. But what are those very important things they have to do, like what Miss Tiffany is saying? Ladies, what are those important things that they need to do to get to that point where you guys are?
Listen.
Listen.
Be patient. And it's a quote that he always said, if you don't see it before you see it, you'll never see it.
Well, you finally listen.
It's true. And I mean, if you don't see that vision before you actually see it, then you'll never see that vision. I'm an advocate of that, and I believe in that.
Now, everything's working. I'm going to try. Even if you fail or succeed, and sometimes it takes you to fail to succeed.
Right. It takes you to fail to succeed.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a t-shirt moment. It takes you to fail to succeed. And that is so very true. But sometimes, people like they're watching on social media, they're watching on these channels. Sometimes they just need to see real folks, not actors, not, celebrities. Nobody in here is a celebrity. We are just regular folks, church-going folks, country folks, you know what I mean? Regular folks, but God is blessed, and we want to talk about what things we had to do to get to this place of blessing. I talk about my way from the kitchen to the corner office. They in my corner office, y'all, from the kitchen to my corner office. But what are the steps that it took to go from the kitchen to the corner office? And that's the real stuff that we like to talk about on the Howard and Brown podcast, because that's what people need. They need to hear that encouraging word. What would you say to inspire them, Pastor? Right there.
First and foremost, the steps of a good man are given by God. So with that being noted, if you know that you got God on your side and you're going forward with a vision and going forward with a business plan, God has a way of connecting us. And one thing I can say about business is about relationships.
That's it.
It's
That's
about
it.
connecting with people and connecting in ideas and being in a room to be able to sit down and feed off of one another's energy and things like that. I think if you connect yourself
Right.
with the right people,
Right.
and first and foremost connect yourself with God and allow Him to direct your path.
I think that. Yeah.
You understand me? Then I think everything else will work itself out.
Yes. Yes.
We just need to, connect ourselves with right people. Don't be so quick to turn down newness and new ideas. Because if you're the smartest person in the room that you're sitting, you're not. You're probably in the wrong room.
You're in the wrong room.
And as soon as you realize that, I think
Right.
the more successful you'll be.
And I think that's so very true. But one of the things that you said that is really need to just be echoed really loud is connect with God, then connect with the right people, because God gonna show you who the right people are. So if you do it in that pattern, if you connect with God to connect to the right people, you're going to succeed. Doors are going to open. You're going to walk into new entrepreneurship that you couldn't even imagine. There's somebody that's coming up with something and doing something that God's going to put you a part of that you had nothing to do with it happening, but God will make you a part of it like you was in the beginning at the ground floor, and how it will open up a door for you when you do it into that aspect. I know I'm about to preach, y'all, but
I like to tell everybody, but I tell you what, it sure is a blessing.
it sure is a blessing.
author's dream, it's designed just to do that. Make the author's dream come true. Author's Dreams does everything from publishing the book to editing, book covers, marketing, and beyond. We also have an amazing film production for book trailers and promotional videos. So look into Arthur's Dream. I'm sure you will enjoy and find many things that will be beneficial with helping you to publish your book.
Can you believe that 16 million people lost their jobs in 1 week in the earlier onset of the pandemic in 2020? Most of them have decided we will not allow anyone to take control of our financial future, so they're starting their own business. Hi, I'm Howard with Howard & Brown. We are a business consulting, business legal compliance firm dedicated for small businesses to help you with compliance, advertisement and development, human resources, business funding, merger acquisition, franchising development, and licensing. We can help you with every aspect of your business. It is time that you now take control of your business. We will dedicate ourselves to you for 1 year to make sure not only you succeed in business, but that you never get fired again.
I want to talk about 51 flavors. Now, 51 flavors. Listen, y'all, 51 Flavor is the new franchise that's coming across the country. It's going to be coming to your city soon. This is the founders. This are the CEO and the vice president of 51 Flavors. Y'all, how did y'all come up with this stuff? And how did y'all come up with 51 flavors, Doc? I'm still that lemon pepper, Doc.
Actually, we got like 26 flavors. But we got a full menu. But we got about 26 flavors. The 51 came from the city of Monroe. And we got a, like I said, we got a full menu. We just right now we take out only because of the pandemic. But that's about it.
So what was that thing? What's the difference? What's that difference about 51 flavors that make people keep coming back? What is it?
I think it's the taste. And my wife.
It's that flavor. So you're the magic behind it. You're the magic. You're the secret sauce.
I never cooked before, but I learned a lot.
But he's a line, yes.
Wow. It's that partnership. And that's something that's unique. And that's what I wanted to show you guys, that the uniqueness, not only the amazing companies, but the partnership, the support, just all of that, because I think that can expedite a lot of our entrepreneurs' endeavors, guys, if we have the right support system, if you have the right partner, if you all on one accord. It's like what Ms. Tiffany said, let him lead. Okay. No. But no, seriously though, but really you'll start seeing more businesses reach to their zenith, get to a place of profitability, get to a place where they're really, really growing in their businesses. And definitely you want to make sure you come to Howard & Brown so we can help you get there. We definitely want to do that. And I want to talk to Pastor Booker because he has been, an advocate with us for a minute now. So tell the viewers, what was that coming a part of Howard & Brown?
You know, Howard & Brown solidified our mind. It's the first thing I've learned about Howard & Brown, it was like going to seminary. Seminary teaches you how much you really don't know about God. Howard & Brown teaches you how much you really don't know about business. Because, you could be in business and not be about business.
Yes.
And one thing I've learned by being a part of this company, I wish I had met you 20 years ago when I was, first getting into entrepreneurship, but, God does everything in his own time.
Absolutely.
And to get us here, I've learned so much about being, compliancy and understanding how financing works and understanding all the things about, projections and all this type of stuff that I had no idea existed in a business model. And so being in partnership with Howard & Brown has brought a lot of that stuff into fruition with me. It also taught me a lot about business and principles in business. And I would really, really recommend anybody. I tell everybody, when you graduate high school, you need your diploma, but you also need an LLC. You need an LLC when you graduate. As soon as they hand you a diploma, you need an LLC. And you need some type of consultation. And I think the service that Howard and Brown renders is just what our community needs, just what our people need, just what this world needs. Somebody to be able to be that business model, that example, carry that torch for understanding the principles of business that's going to build communities, going to build families, and make this country more stable economically and financially.
You know, because if we continue moving in the way that we are, you're going to find more entrepreneurs open. That means more jobs are going to be more available, and that means more families are being fed, more support, more just one thing after the other. You're going to see our economy grow. You're going to see it go to a whole nother level, but it takes one entrepreneur at a time. And what's so very important, and this is the advocacy of Howard and Brown, is that we educate you. Educate you to the point that you can't help but do good business. You can't help but grow your business, because you can do better when you know better.
That's right.
You definitely can. Now, you guys have an amazing firm, business management firm that you've started called McKinley and Oneil. Just tell Pastor about McKinley and Oneil and just your future endeavors in this firm.
Well, this is the latest of many businesses we've had in our past. Me and my cousin, who I know you all know him as the owner of 51 Flava Wings and things, but he's also my cousin, and we've had a lot of other business ventures, but God has kind of brought us together for another opportunity to really to serve his people. And I think McKinley Oneil is going to be a good representation of that.
Right.
It's going to we're going to get into our city of birth. And we're going to go back and try to begin there and try to restore a lot of the businesses that have closed and failed. And it's all about restoration.
Awesome.
Restoration, restoring confidence in the community, restoring confidence in economics, restoring confidence in family, restoring confidence in just being able to rebuild a city that's great.
Wow.
But has been lost through economic devastation from businesses and jobs going overseas, and jobs and things closing down, whether it's the pandemic or pre-pandemic issues like that. So
Right.
I think God has given us a unique platform in the fact that we were able to go in and restore a whole city.
Wow.
The city that we were birthed and born in.
Wow.
And I think it's a unique opportunity, and I'm just looking forward to the challenge.
Mr. Timothy, you are the Oneil and McKinley and Oneil. Congratulations, sir. You've been appointed to the city of Monroeville. Tell the viewers about your new appointment and the economic business development that you're going to be helping directing and running in Monroeville. I want to give all the juices. Tell them a little bit about.
They appointed me to be one of the directors for the economic development for the city. We started out as just a member of 51 Flava. And then they came back and brought something else to the table that I was interested in. And that goes along with just what me and Carlos was doing as well with the shopping center. And I'm just excited. I don't know where to start, really. I'm just waiting Tuesday for my first appointment.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing. And listen, for all of those in the Monroeville area and all the surrounding areas, and I'm talking about Mobile, Pensacola, all you guys, listen, I'm telling you, you need to watch out for Monroeville. This is going to be an up-and-coming city. It's going to be bringing in economic development and advancement into the city, and McKinley and Oneil is going to be at the helm, and Howard and Brown, we tagging along. Yeah, we're going to help develop, help bring it to the next level, and we are excited. Now, I'm going to park the car for a second because I'm going to put my pastor out right there because he's trying to act like it's too much work, but he got a book coming out, y'all. Go tell him, Pastor, about your book.
I started it years ago. It's more of an autobiography than it is a book. It's more basically a story about my life. From growing up in the big city of Burnt Corn, Alabama. Yes, that's a real city. And losing my mom at an early age.
Wow.
from cancer at the age of 10. My grandparents raised me and my sister, and just the community and how our community kind of raised us. It was that old philosophy, how that whole village to raise children. And then where we grew up at, me and Tim and I, we grew up in that system where the whole community kind of parented the kids.
Wow.
And so, that's kind of where the roots of my stories kind of told, and that's kind of as far as it got right now. So we'll see what in the future.
Well, listen, we are having an exciting time. We've been doing photo shoot, we've been doing production, we've been doing everything, just having an amazing time with these dynamic entrepreneurs and what they're doing. Listen, we want you to watch out closely. I'm talking about they're coming on the rise. Get ready for McKinley Oneil. Get ready for Tran-Scape. I'm telling you, will transform your backyard into something you've never seen before. Okay? All right? Tran-Scape will do it for you. We want you to check it out. And listen, if you are an entrepreneur and you are ready to take that step, we want you to go right now to howardandbrown.com. howardandbrown.com. Click on consultation. Say, hey, tell them McKinley and Oneil referred you. All right? howardandbrown.com, so we can help take your business to the next level. Listen, guys, it has been a plum pleasing pleasure. Y'all know I stole that from Les Brown, but listen, it's been a plum pleasing pleasure as well as a privilege here listening and everything that we've been discussing here on the Howard and Broadcast. We'll see you next week. We'll see you again on the Howard and Brown Podcast. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.
We are your one-stop solution for business.